for my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second and a couple. Willis got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only two rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
On second and 9, Willis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
But you just... were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tressway on fourth down is sent out to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Panther 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Check smash. Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal.
On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Complete, it's Dotson.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
7 Pirates! Hurry, hurry!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Willis. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
60 Maverick! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go! Here we go! Hustle! Hustle! Hustle!
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have taken the lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely loved what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9, Willis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. First down, here's the run with Cook.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second and 9 now. That is caught by Thielen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The last run got 6, now second and 4. They run it again with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Three. 19 tight, not 19 wide. Warriors 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Joseph's got it.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Willis looking to throw on first down.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. First and 10, Willis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
18 Cardinal.
Last play of the half, Willis. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
18, Pioneer. Check, contact. Ready.
Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
He is good. Makes the score Vikings 20, Commanders 7.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the 36, Willis. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Willis will look to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 Lions.
On first down, Willis.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Warriors 70. Check match. Check 10 to 11. Check Buffalo 18.
Willis will look to pass again here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
77 Wolf.
Second down, Willis looks to throw here.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Cowboy 80.
On third down, it's Willis. Able to connect with Dotson.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They run the counter with Cook.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Gotta give to Cook out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Now Willis.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Now Willis on 3rd down.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Right back to the air with Willis.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Okay, break.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run again on first down. Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Second down and 5.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And the Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.